Hi! In this video, we'll create a grained vintage print photo effect using Adobe Photoshop. The result will be an editable PSD template that you can apply to any photo or design for your future projects. Before we begin, you can download the resources needed for practice through the links provided in the description. Alternatively, feel free to use your preferred resources from any stock images you like. Alright, let's get started. First, create a new document with the dimensions you require. In this example, the dimensions are 3,840 by 2,160 pixels. Set the resolution to 300 pixels per inch, the color mode to RGB at 8-bit, and the color profile to sRGB. Then click Create. Next, drag your photo onto the canvas. Hold Alt on Windows or Option on Mac while dragging the handles to adjust the size proportionally. You can zoom in and out using Alt or Option and the scroll wheel. Use the ruler to guide the model's placement. And when done, press Ctrl-0 on Windows or Command-0 on Mac to fit the image to the screen. If you notice any missing areas, like in this example, we'll fill them using Content-Aware Fill. First, rasterize the image layer. Then, activate the rectangular marquee tool and make a selection over the missing area. Go to Edit, Fill, select Content Aware from the drop-down menu, set the mode to Normal, opacity to 100%, and check the color adaptation box. Click OK and then deselect the selection. After filling the missing areas, convert the image layer to a smart object. This allows you to non-destructively edit the image and replace its content later if needed. With the smart object selected, go to Filter, Filter Gallery, Texture, Grain. Set the intensity to 60, contrast to 80, and choose Regular for the grain type. Click OK. Next, go to Filter, Filter Gallery, Sketch, Halftone Pattern. Set the size to 5, contrast to 17, and pattern type to line. Click OK, then adjust the blend mode of this effect to darken. Now, go to Image, Adjustments, Posterize, set the levels to 4, and click OK. Then go to Filter, Distort, Ripple. Set the amount to 50, and choose Medium for the size. Click OK. Drag the bright paper texture onto the canvas. Rotate it 90 degrees, then hold Alt or Option and drag the handler to resize it until it fits the canvas. Confirm the changes and set the blend mode to linear burn. Next, drag the dark paper texture onto the canvas. Rotate it 90 degrees and resize it the same way. Confirm the changes and set the blend mode to screen. With the dark paper texture layer selected, go to Image, Adjustments, Levels, adjust the midpoint slider as shown in this example, and click OK. Add a Levels adjustment layer, drag the highlight slider slightly to the left to increase the brightness, and move the shadows slider slightly to the right to soften the shadows. Then add a photo filter adjustment layer. From the drop-down, select Warming Filter 85 and set the density to around 30%. Add a Vibrance adjustment layer, then adjust the vibrance and saturation values to your liking. Every time you replace the photo or texture images, you can tweak the adjustment layers and effects to suit the new content. Now let's create a placeholder layer for easily replacing the photo in the future. Hold Alt or Option and drag the model layer to duplicate it. Remove the smart filters from the duplicate. Rename it Placeholder and set its fill opacity to 0% in the Blending Options dialog box. Confirm the changes. To replace the photo, double-click the Smart Object icon. In the document that opens, drag the new photo onto the canvas and adjust its size and position. If there are missing parts, rasterize the layer. Use the rectangular marquee tool to select the areas and fill them using Content-Aware Fill as we did earlier. Press Ctrl S on Windows or Command S on Mac to save your changes, then close the document. The new image will update automatically. If needed, you can reopen the Smart Object container to refine the size and positioning of the image. Finally, to save your work as a reusable template, go to File, Save As, choose a destination, and click Save. That's it for this tutorial. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support this channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.